Hey, welcome back to FTL Multiverse. So, we did our first reconnaissance. Let's do our next one. And I'm kinda looking to try out one of those plant ships. Because they look cool. Is there like a boarding plant ship? Yeah, but you only get one plant. Oh, and they all start with missile acquiring weaponry. Let's try something else. There was that one gunship in the start, I believe. Yeah, Tuco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Giving us only one extra thing to purchase. What would it be though? We got everything we want for a proper gunship. Not drone control, because screw drone control. I know. My control. We'll see. So this thing starts off powerful, but only has 15 hull. Huh? Another weapon could be good. The Charge 2 could be replaced, I think. Yeah. It doesn't work well enough with the pre-igniter. Okay. Anything we need to be aware of? Human, normal rock. Okay. Alright. Let's get this done. I'm not gonna sell Boogie Board. You're here. Well, you're not quite the Boogie Board, but you're close enough to it. If it can, we'll prevent you from boarding us. No Gibbs. Okay. I don't think the 15 hull is actually going to matter too much. We start off so ridiculously potent. We're going to be ahead of the curve for a while here. Our weapons will be needing replacements, sure, but I think it's possible. Nah. Not gonna bother. Cool. Alright. Look at all these ship battles. Digital mesh appears on your view screen. Animate merchant. No need to attack it. Nope. I guess that's a bit of a problem here now. That Because there's like a lot of stations in the game now, they will register as a ship presence, I think, with long range scanners. Or just a sector scan, I guess. Something we'll have to be on the lookout for. Not that we can actually do anything about it. Well, we're going quite quick. Conservative energy. Yeah, the game really likes these things for some reason. It's a neat idea, I'll admit, but do we really need that many of them? Hey there, once upon a band. Go green or go home. I don't know. I wonder how big of a political thing all of this is. I mean, we are sort of in the middle of a civil war. Here to here, here to here. No, can only do these two. Let's make sure they don't have a missile left after this. There we go. Russia surrenders and promises to lay the fleet if you let them live. No. We don't need the extra time. And for all we know, it's a rebel ruse and you actually get a fleet advance out of it. This game has made me more paranoid about trusting people than anything else. Missing Gibbs. Well, a shield hack is kind of pointless if we're not going to be having any weapons. Just saying. Should have aimed that a little bit better. Oh, there it goes. Wow, an entire missile. We're not really using our drones yet, and fuel is a little bit tight. Uncharted Nebula Civilian Core Worlds. Core World sounds cool. And our civilian core world is a well-protected civilian sector and home to the Galactic Senate. And there's such many important political figures from all over the galaxy. Just go about your businesses and don't try anything shifty. You should be fine. It's a vital sector of the Galactic Senate, which makes up civilian representation of the nation. You must have a full background check and scan of your ship to allow you through. Fine. It's gonna be a fleet advance, right? Yeah. Unless you make your way to checkpoint entrance, your crew are taken one by one to full room. Scanning machine examines everything but a chemical makeup to the cause of their stomach. Your crew might be a makeshift crew of all kinds, but the militiamen don't seem to care and you're allowed to pass. So what do we want as our final system? We could do a teleporter. Not that I know. I've not seen a lot of artillery systems for the player ship. There's that one Federation cruiser that made it in that had an artillery, but other than that, I haven't seen all too much. Yes, there's more enemies with artillery, but you realize how little you know about your Rockman's home life, but they refuse to talk about it. Wait, what is this thing? Okay, we definitely want that. A powerful laser designed to maximize all damage. Each shot fired makes it charge quicker, but it's... also charge? Yeah. I don't think too many people go down there anyway, so... And so far I haven't seen anything that would actually break Hyperspace. I don't see a reason why Hyperspace and Arsenal wouldn't play nice together. So, all in all, eh. Again, it seems Hyperspace is just a platform for modders to toy with. So anyway, what is this thing? Is it charged? Is it chain? I think it's just one charge with 2 shots in it. Indeed. So we don't really plan on using this thing, mainly because it just doesn't play nice with the pre-igniter. So I think I'm just gonna toss it here. And maybe get... what is this thing? Iron up can charge multiple times. We don't want charge. 60 combined with 75. We can almost... yeah, if we sell a basic laser, we can probably get everything online. Good grief. Okay, we're gonna be like the bestest this gunship the world has ever seen. Three, 5, 6 shots on a beam sector 2. Pre-ignited. Yeah, I think as far as offense goes, we're looking good. We're looking good. Ooh. This beacon is heavily trafficked by tons of ships. Though your hails are drowned out and not a single ship responds, the Spectral Bell will struggle to track you amongst all of these ships. Complains about the unnecessary usage of oxygen. I recommend that the other crew breathe less. Right. Well, good fortune we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal. Okay. Ooh, cloaking. Well, at least means somebody's gonna actually take a shot at me for once. Or maybe not. So yeah, this doesn't charge multiple times. It actually is just a chain, which I'm assuming is flak type. It doesn't have the reticle though. Weird. No Gibbs. Why do we keep getting one missile? That like never... I was gonna say it never happened on the previous run, but I don't think we blew up too many ships on the previous run to begin with, so... maybe we can let that one slide. Oh, goodbye, pilot. Yep. I don't even remember his name anymore. Mullet? Was that it? Much appreciate, friend. You follow their directions and find a militia ship. I have already arrived in the system. They haven't noticed you. Hey! Yeah, what do you want? You explain the free mantis ship they're hunting is only trying to pass through the sector peacefully. The militia captain breaks into laughter. Ha! You're joking, you have to be... If there was anything the rebellion got right, it's that aliens are dangerous. Okay, yeah, that... Sorry, but... We got... No. Could do enough damage to their hull. Yeah, we can just blow the living crud out of them. How does that sound? Not gonna surrender yet, huh? There's a fine line between brave and stupid. We're going to cross over some bloody mantis. Yes, we are. Nope, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna be nice on this one because we start off with an overpowered ship. We're gonna skip the normal surrender offers, but you know, people are insane, but fine, we'll let them through. Many thanks. You've done us a great favor. We're in debt to you, Captain. How can we repay you? With scrap. We're gonna call this one the Pleasant Pirate or something. I'll never forget that. I'll never remember that, but nah. Here to here, here to here. That would mean diving, but it gives us a few extra jumps, so I'm okay with it. Mainly because we already are pretty potent, so we can probably get through this without too many issues. Rather not have you board. Well, screw that. I don't think it will, mainly because I thought it was a stupid system to begin with. And a lot had to be done to make it work. Like, hey, you no longer can get slug gel, rock plating, Zoltan shields in the normal game anymore because we need them for something else now. Can't believe I'm saying this, Federation scum. That's how you plan on surrendering? Yeah, no. No Gibbs. I guess we also didn't see too many Gibbs on the first run. Yeah, it is. Probably a bit slower or a bit short. I think it's a bit shorter than the mini-beam because you can't really do the 4 room on those normal Rebel ships. Nah. Yeah, we got this one and this one. Actually, you can go here, 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 here. So I think that's worth it. Gotta remember we only have 15 max hull, so... Ooh, you're big. Alright, that's enough of that, I think. Ah. Well, it's still 2 jumps. We'll, upgrade Cloak, maybe. Personally, yada yada, Soldier, yada yada. We've seen this all before. Maybe we can book something out of this. I know the fleet is an issue for you. If you let us live, we can lie to the fleet about your location. I'll never know until it's too late. Sorry, but we're already diving here, so... Where were you one beacon ago, when it would have still mattered? Last minute says a rebel ship explodes and escape pods eject on their ship. Unfortunately, you don't get far before you collect it and bring it on board. You open and drag out the rebel officer inside. They begs. Yes? Crud. Well, there goes another guy. Okay, started with 4. Now we have 2. That just means we're gonna have to go hard on every single rebel we come across, right? I'd rather not have a hole in my ship. Thank you. Cannot be targeted. Boarding drone. Okay. Crystalline Frontier. Sure. Let's see what they did with the crystals. Wow, that's cool looking. The crystals have been divided ever since they left their homeworld. Some split off to join the coalition, others have sought assault. I don't think that's with an A. Sought out the Federation. A third group, however, has decided to establish new sectors around the galaxy, such as this one. It's throwing in a lot of new weapons, though. But I see where you're coming from. I mean, if you look at Arsenal, one of the coolest things, personally, that I feel they've done with it were the weapon injectors. That was an amazing thing they did. But as far as lore goes, yeah, it was basically just, okay, you're fighting rebels. Just go nuts. Here's a few more people, but... Makes me wonder... Smashing overhaul mods together is generally not a good idea. Interesting. Naval vessel visiting this sector. I'm afraid we cannot help you. We're only allowed to interact with trading vessels or hostile ships. Well, at least they're nice enough. Move of egotistical rockmen hail you, claiming they have been chosen by the crystals to destroy your ship. You'll be begging for mercy in a few seconds. Or you just dodge half my shots and be completely fine. That's cool too. Moves to defense position, triggers the white flag signal. No, we were chosen to... I'm not even gonna bother. You just can't argue with religious people. In the context of this game, of course. The right of rasps and clicks is broadcast over the comm. The universal translator understands little, but the word aliens allowed and no come through quite clearly. You'll have to prove your right to be here in combat. Okay. How was that? It sounded like 2. Wait. You have a med bay. And we don't have too much crew to begin with. Much I hate this, we are not in a condition to pretend we do not need surrender. Will you allow us to live? No. Frost swords, crystalline armor protecting their ship could not withstand the fire from your weapons. If you could pick up 2 crystals or something, that would be great, though. Looking at the fetch ship can stand much more pressure. You fly in the crystalline ship. The problem with blowing them up usually means that, oh, hey, you're too late. Just, have you noticed that? Like, blowing ships up usually means you're too late for something. Whilst boarding often doesn't. When it shatters, pick up what you can from the debris. Ship looks bad and ready to break apart. Quickly move to help rescue the survivors. Looks like only one person made it. Alright, cool. We got another dude. You got anything? Nope. To the weapons. Fire ship jumps in right after you arrive at the beacon. Almost charges small cruising transport ship. Weapons armed. She's on a pirate for a chance to disengage. Civilian ship. When it detects the real threat, it turns to face you. Boogie board. Well, this is going quick. Crystalline ship messaged you among the Federation. Yes, it was one of you bastards who opened the jump beacon in the first place. They quickly jump away. Yeah, you really should take these out. If you're going with the whole, well, the crystals have been here for like ages now. They have their own little place in the sun, and you know, probably don't do that anymore if you don't mind. That sounds like a lot of Rockman. minor crystals. I think the crystals are the Africans of FTL. You gotta remember, these guys can and will use their lockdown ability. How the hell do I vent? Holy crap, it's like impossible to vent. Okay. Ooh, wow. Odd radar pings from a huge orbital asteroid here reveal a crystalline cache of some kind. Oh, we've done this, right? Yeah, this doesn't work unless you have a bomb or a crystal. Not even going to bother. Still a lot of vanilla crystal sector events. Maybe they should have worked on that first before doing a Lanius update. If you're gonna make a really rare sector to be not rare, probably a good idea to spruce it up a bit. Aww. Antivirus module. Though ineffective against enemy hacking systems, performs well against enemy satellites or malicious viruses. You can install antivirus on our ship. As long as it's not Norton, we're probably fine, right? I generally don't replace, but I mean, we're strong. Let's try it. This is one of the main reasons I'm using these really powerful ships from the start. We have scrap to spare to mess about. What happens if you give them a job? Assign them to repairing the hull. Assign them to mapping the sector. Assign them to salvaging some of the onboard junk. How many NGs do you want to assign? The crew digs around through the junk in the cargo bay. They don't take very long, but salvage a few parts that can be reused. Huh. Well, now we know that's the thing. If this is the same thing from Pride Coalition, then this doesn't work. They're just happy to... Oh, never mind. This is different. Okay, we can get a crystal. Why don't you go back to engines then? Coalition strongholds. Coalition strongholds has always been a curiosity. It was originally a regular sector completely void of nebulas, but not long after Coalition took control of it, the designation of the sector had to be changed in accordance to numerous nebula around this sector. I'm glad we bought that. It'll take long for the elite guard to notice you. You'll rue the day you came here, Federation ship. You know the best part about being an elite. I get to be creative with how I kill ships. Which system do you value the least? We have... What's a popular antivirus these days? Not Norton. McAfee? Coalition Captain chuckles at your silence till he realizes cyber attack against your system has been completely ineffective. Angered by his failure, he attacks. Rawr. Is angry. Angry. Three shields, though. And just like that, we're back to boarding ships. I like boarding. Oh, come on. Now you're just being a douche about things. Crystal Burst Mark II. That's 3 shots, 3 power, right? Your crystal has been barricaded himself in the quarters with a thick layer of crystals. You're unable to get through. Wow, he's rude. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do this again. You don't particularly have to die. Okay, everything off cooldown, looks like it, yeah. Sup, you jump and turn around to see Slug wearing sunglasses sitting a fold. Oh, is this a reference to either Kestrel Adventures, which in return is referencing Futurama with, what's the guy's name again? Slugs Mackenzie? Slurms Mackenzie. Got an extra space on your crew. I kind of got booted out of my last ship after I fell asleep while repairing the life support and asphyxiated half of the crew. Sure. Sweet. Cool, and he's already good on piloting too, so yeah. There you go. Now you can pilot your own ship. You don't need for you to... Are you a normal slug? Slug Saboteur. Slug training in the art of sabotage. Dangerous to encounter, but not a common sight. Half damage from fire and oxygen. Can bypass doors. Huh. Can bypass doors. Does that mean it can bypass crystal lockdown? For science! Alright. Unfortunately, he can't bring anybody else through, so... Whilst it's handy, it's not exactly amazing. He's a quick lad, isn't he? Shouldn't have too much health left, though. Okay. So things are going well enough. So we're gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. If you support by coming like or something if you're ready. See you guys on next episode. Bye bye.